Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash at the garage, where badge hype gets tossed in the glove box, spec sheet worship gets left at the dealership door, and what we're left with is raw, unfiltered, seat of the pants driving truth. If you're new here, buckle up, because this isn't about marketing gloss or brochure buzzwords. It's about what this machine feels like when the rubber hits the road. Exterior. And today, we've got our hands on something big, bold, and brutally American in spirit at the 2026 Toyota Tundra V8. Yep, the V8 is back under that massive hood, and it's brought with it a whole new level of brawn, presence, and performance. After a few years of turbo V6 only options, Toyota clearly listened to the die-hard truck fans. This isn't just a truck, it's a flex of engineering muscle and heritage. Let's break this beast down, front to back. You walk up to the front of the 2026 Tundra and you instantly feel like it's not here to ask permission. The grille, massive, it's bold, blacked out, and unapologetically wide, almost daring you to get in the way. Toyota's logo is smack in the middle, and the TRD versions get an integrated light bar up top, giving it a Raptor-rivaling presence when the sun dips below the horizon. The headlights are sharper and slimmer than before, with the signature LED DRL pattern that looks like a touchy scowl. There's a functional air vent just below the grille, channeling air to that big engine. And the bumper, let's just say it's ready for battle with skid plates available straight from the factory if you're serious about going off-road. Swing around to the side, and the truck's shear scale sinks in. The proportions are better balanced this time, and it looks more stretched, more planted. Fender flares are subtle but muscular, and the strong shoulder line running from headlight to taillight adds a sense of motion even when it's parked. The wheel options go all the way up to 22 inches depending on the trim, and they've got that chunky, squared-off look that screams capability. Side steps are well integrated, and the optional power-deploying ones are slick and no gimmick, just practical. There's also a new vent detail on the front fenders that hints at the V8's extra breathing power, more than just design fluff. Now let's talk rear end. The tailgate is smart and sculpted, and Toyota finally ditched the clunky styling from the previous gen model. The taillights are C-shaped LEDs that pop in the dark, and the tailgate features a damped open and close system, soft, smooth, and it feels premium. Towing ready? You bet. Class 4 hitch standard on most trims, and an integrated trailer brake controller means no more aftermarket mess. Toyota also added a new multi-tailgate option, a split and swing or drop down, depending on your use case. It's functional, clever, and actually usable in tight spaces. Plus, there's a new caramel matte finish option for the rear bumper on the TRD Pro. Rough, rugged, and ready to rock crawler tailgate. Interior. Hop inside, and this is where Toyota really decided to grow up. The cabin has moved from durable and bland to rugged but refined. We're talking high-quality materials, soft-touch surfaces where it counts, and legit attention to detail. The center console is massive. You could host a card game on it. The 14-inch touchscreen running Toyota's latest software is now standard on most trims, and it's a huge leap forward. Crisp, fast, and finally intuitive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are baked in, and the available 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster is a geek's dream. It's customizable, sharp, and finally feels like it belongs in this decade. Seating, super comfortable. Available leather with contrast stitching, ventilated and heated front and rear seats, and memory settings on the higher trims. The rear seats in the crew cab are huge, like take a nap huge. Tons of legroom, USB-C ports, and even a household plug outlet in the back. And the cabin is quiet. Road noise is well controlled even on rougher asphalt. Toyota used acoustic glass up front and extra sound deadening all around, and it shows. This isn't just a work truck anymore, it's a legit long-haul daily driver. Let's get to the part you really came for, performance. The 2026 Tundra brings back the V8. Not the same old-school 5.7-liter, though. This one is all new, a 6.0-liter, naturally aspirated V8 tuned to deliver 430 horsepower and 480 pounds-feet of torque. It pulls hard. There's no turbo lag, no waiting for boost, just instant, deep-chested grunt right from the jump. It's paired to a 10-speed automatic transmission that feels a lot more sorted than in the earlier Tundra iterations. Shifts are crisp, smart, and perfectly timed for both city cruising and hauling up a mountain. Acceleration is impressive for something this size. A 0 to 60 comes in just under 6.5 seconds. Not sports car fast, but for a full-size pickup weighing well over 5,000 pounds, that's strong. Towing capacity is up to A, now rated at 12,000 pounds when properly equipped. Payload, around 1,950 pounds depending on the configuration. That's workhorse territory. Off-road, the TRD Pro model is an absolute animal. Fox shocks, front and rear locking differentials, crawl control, and a new multi-terrain select system with sand, mud, rock, and mogul modes. Approach and departure angles have been improved, and the underbody is armored with legit skid plates. You could take this thing deep into the backcountry and still have heated seats waiting for you. Now for the price. The base senior model starts around $49,000, which undercuts some of the competition. Step up to the limited or platinum trims and you're hovering around $63,000 to $68,000. The fully loaded TRD Pro, you're looking at a price tag close to $74,000. Pricey, yes, but when you stack it against what you're getting, a big V8, modern tech, off-road hardware, and a seriously upscale cabin, it's not outrageous, especially when compared to similarly equipped Silverados, Sierras, or F-150s. Plus, Toyota's legendary reliability and resale value still give it a real-world edge. Fuel economy, predictably, the V8 isn't winning any eco awards. You're looking at around 15 miles per gallon city, 20 highway. But honestly, if you're buying a V8 truck, you're not counting pennies at the pump. This is about torque, towing, and that unmistakable V8 growl. And oh boy, that sound. Deep, throaty, and surprisingly refined. No synthetic piped nonsense here. It's the kind of soundtrack that makes you take the long way home. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Toyota Tundra V8 is a return to form. It's big, bold, and brimming with the kind of character that many full-size trucks have started to lose in the race toward tech and turbo everything. Toyota heard the crowd, and instead of playing it safe, they dropped the Mickey and a new V8. This truck blends old-school power with new-school refinement in a way that makes sense. Whether you're towing toys, hauling gear, or just want to look like the boss of every lane you enter, the new Tundra delivers. That's it for today's review, folks. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and if you've got thoughts, say whether you're a die-hard Tundra fan or a Silverado loyalist, drop them in the comments. We love a good truck debate. And if you're not already subscribed to Car Flash, what are you doing? Hit that button, ring that bell, and join us as we keep bringing you no BS, real-world car reviews, one machine at a time. Until next time, keep your tires aired up, your hands on the wheel, and your heart in the drive. Peace.